All right, hello ladies and gentlemen. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set your configure your network on the Linux operating system. So today we are going to be setting a static IP address, a network mask, a gateway address, and also a name server. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and log into our machine here. So let's go PA. Boom, we are in. Resolution 1920 by 1080. So I'm going to exit that. Let's go to activity, terminal. We have our command line interface here. All right. So the first thing that we want to do is, well, we're also going to be setting the host name. Okay. So to set the host name, the command for that is host hostname ctl, enter. So currently we have this host name set as RHCSA lab 1. So to change it, so we're going to do hostname space set dash host name hostname ctl. Excuse me. All right. So to change the host name, what you want to do is type this command right here, host name, and then space set dash or hyphen host name. Oh, sorry about that. This should be host name ctl. My mistake. Host name ctl, and then set host name. And then you want to give your host name a name here. So we are going to give this one, how about new Linux lab. Okay. And then hit enter. Oops. Might have fat finger that. So enter. Boom. So let's go ahead and clear that. So clear space. And now let's test it again. Host name ctl, enter, and look at that. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you change your host name. All right, so next let's move on to our IP address. Okay, so for the IP address, the first thing that you want to do first, let's make sure we have some space here. So I'm going to do IP-A. This is going to give me all the IP address that we have here. So currently we have our IP address right here, 192.168.1.155. And we also have our interface is up. Where is it? Right here. Okay. And here we go our interface name right here. So let's run this command right here. Okay. So, let's go, nmcli connection, con for short for connection. So nmcli connection show. Boom. So right now we have 1, 2, and 3, with system 1 being my active connection right now. So what we're gonna do now, let's go ahead and change the IP address. All right. So what we're gonna do, let's clear the space. And so nmcli connection modify, because we already have an existing connection, right? So nmcli connection modify. What did we say was our connection again? Let me run that connection show. All right, so we're gonna do system 1 here. Okay, so let's do nmcli connection show. Let's do system 1. System 1. Oh, okay, so we have to go by the device name. So nmc connection show ENS 160. Enter. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, nmcli connection show system. What am I doing wrong, guys? SYSTEM 1. All right. Yeah. NMCLI connection show system 1. Boom. So we have to put in a parenthesis. So here, if you scroll down, is there a shortcut on how to get to the bottom of this? So if you look at this right here, this is our connection. So we have the IPv4 addresses set at 192.168.1.154. And then we have the gateway at, you know it. All right. And what else do we need here? We have our DNS right here. And IPv4 method is already manual for static. What else? Let's keep going up. We have our system name right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you guys how to change the IP address. So I'm gonna hit Control-C. So what we wanna do right now, NMCLI on mod modify, mod short for modify. So what we want to do here, so we want to do NMCLI connection modify in parentheses system name 1, right? Okay, so let's do IPv4.add addresses. All right, so the new connection is going to be new IP address is going to be 192.168. What did we have before? 168 on the one network. So let's do 55.160. All right. So we're gonna do /24 for the network math. Okay. And then we're gonna set the gateway IPv4 gateway. IPv4 gateway. Okay. So we set that as 192.168.55.1. So we have the gateway. For the DNS, we can keep the DNS the same, even though it's already set at 8.8.8.8. But this is how you would do it. So we're just gonna go IPv4 .dns. All right, and then it's gonna be 8.8.8.8. Okay, and then the connection method is already set as static, but let's go ahead. So we're gonna do IPv4. You guys get it, right? So everything right here start with IPv4, IPv4, IPv4. So we have IPv4 dot method. All right, it's gonna be what? Static or manual. All right, static. All right, what else? Boom. There's another connection with the same name, system 1. Reference okay. So guys, I have two system 1. Okay, so let me show you guys. So we're gonna do NMCLI connection system 1. So we have two right here. Okay, so in this case, they're saying that we need to reference it using this number right here. But I don't want to go through all of that. I think I should just delete it and then we'll come back. So NMCLI con delete. Should I delete by the UUID? That's why. Let me see system 1. Let me see if I can delete using the UUID A1. Boom, enter. So yep, so we have deleted using the UUID. So what we're gonna do now, let's clear it up here again. NMCLI on show. What just happened? Okay, guys. What did I do wrong? Oh, here it is. Here's what I did wrong. AL Well, we don't have. Oh, okay. So it looked like I deleted the UUID, but I didn't delete the actual system. The problem now is when I do this, this is going to delete both of our connection. Then I'm going to have to create a new one. Why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, give me a few seconds, guys. Just going to sign out of here. Okay, so let's go NMCLR connection, delete system 1, enter. So as you can see, it deleted both. I'm not sure if there was a way to delete one, but this gives us an opportunity to go ahead and do it the whole thing over. So I'm going to show you guys right now what we need to do. Oh, excuse me. Need some water here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the NMCLI connection show. As you can see, NMCLI con show. So we only have one connection now, which is the loopback. So we can go ahead and first create our connection. There are multiple ways we can do this. So we can do it via the NM2E, which will bring up here. And then we can go ahead and set it up this way. Okay, so I'm just going to quit. All right. Or we can go ahead and set it up using our NMCLI command. So NMCLI command con add, I believe it should be con name. Con name. All right. We're going to call it what? Excuse me. Con name. Let's call it RHCSA. How about that? Okay, and then we're gonna give it a IP, well, con method. Is it a method? Let's give it an if name. Let's call it en. Was what? Okay. Let me actually see something here real quick. Let's do IPA. IPA. Okay. Clear. NMCLI con add con dash name equal RHCSA. Type equal Ethernet. All right, we have Ethernet, and what else? Method. Let's set this one for now. So successfully, so we have added a new connection. So let's go ahead and check it out. NMCLI connection show. Boom. So here's our new connection right here, RHCSA. Okay. So now let's go ahead and give this connection some configurations. Okay. So first, let's go ahead and give it a IP address. So we're gonna modify it. NMCLI con modify. We're gonna give our connection RHCSA. We're gonna give it an IPv4-ADDRESS of 192.168. That, let's give it that 55.160/24. So this is a brand new connection that we're working on, guys. Okay. So once we give it the IP address, what do you want to give it next? Let's give it the gateway IPv4 dash fat finger IPv4 dot gateway. Let's do 192.168. That, what was it? 55. No, 55.1. So after the gateway, let's give it a DNS IP IPv4 the DNS IPv4.dns. We're gonna give it a Google DNS 8.8.8.8. You can also assign multiple DNS by even the multiple IP addresses. If you want to do that, just add a plus in front of here, the IP, but we're not gonna do that right now. Well, you can definitely have multiple IP addresses and multiple DNS. Okay. Oh, connection failed. What was that? All right, it's okay because we are setting up the network. So, okay. After we give it a DNS, let's go and give it a method. So IPv4 that method, that's gonna be static or manual. So we have our gateway, our IPv4 address, our default mask, our DNS, and also what method gateway. So auto connect, right? So auto connect. But we'll do the auto connect later. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this one here. Okay, excuse me. So now that we have, excuse me, my phone is ringing, guys. So let me just tell them I'll call them later. Can I call you in a few minutes? Finishing up. Oh, guys, did that click out? Okay, so what we're gonna do now? Let's get this out the screen right here. So let's go ahead and check our connection, guys. Okay, so we've been doing a lot of work and we have not been checking our work. So let's go ahead and check our work. Okay, so far we have assigned our machine here a IP address of 192.168.55.160, gateway of 55.1, DNS of 8888, and method of static. And also don't forget this 24 right here. This is your default mask. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check. All right. So let's do nmcl. How about let's do this one first. IPA. Good. We have changed our IP address, but for some reason it's not reflecting. No kidding. What could that be, guys? So here we have 192.168.55.160, and then we run our IP configurations, and then look what we have here. All right, so this could be a troubleshooting method, but I know why. So what we need to do first, see this connection right here? It's yellow. It's not green like we want it, right? The money color, green. So we want this to be the money color so we can go ahead and look for some money for us, right? And how do we do so? There is a command, all right? So nmclr nmclr connection, RHCSA. Come on. nmclr connection, RH. All right, so nmclr connection up RHCSA. Before we do so, let me show you. nmclr con show. Oh, it's already up. Well, now that it's up, let me just, well, it should have been up already, but let me just make sure. nmclr con up RHCSA. Enter. So connection is up, but now it's activated. Okay. So now, once we activate our connection, let's go ahead and run our IP-A, and look, guys, look what we have here. Okay. So now we have our IP address, And what else? What else? Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the rest of the configuration here. So we're gonna do nm nmcli con show RHCSA, enter. So what are we looking for, guys? We're looking for our IP address of 192.168.55.160. We are looking for our network mask of /24. We are looking for a gateway of 55.1, and also we need to check the name server. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and enter. And where is it? Show yourself. Show yourself. Boom. We have our IPv4 address right here. Okay. And then if you look below that, right here, we have our gateway. So gateway, IPv4 address, and also the subnet mask or network mask. So we have three. And then if you look here, we have our DNS. All right, that would make it 4. And finally, we have our IPv4 method right here. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you would set your or configure your network or your VM or your Linux machine to bring it up online. Now, next step now is to ping. Now, pinging is not going to pass here because I just used some random IP addresses. But the first thing you want to do is ping yourself, right? 192.168.55.160. Hit enter. You should be getting some response right here. Okay. So this means your internal network, your IPv4 is working. So we're gonna hit C. So the next thing you want to ping, you can ping your default gateway. All right. So which is 192.168.55.1. Now, we might not get any positive ping, which is okay, which will give you another opportunity to go ahead and troubleshoot. So with that being said, I already know we're not going to get a positive ping because the DNS is not 100% configured. We just assign it those static numbers, okay? The static DNS address, the gateway, and also the subnet mask, and also the IP addresses. I was just showing you guys how to assign it. This is not a troubleshooting on how or why it's not working. For that, we'll troubleshoot that another day, or be on the lookout for that video. But other than that, thank you very much, guys. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more video. Ciao. Bye-bye.